Merhaba YouTube ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa, Skyrim'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım. Evet arkadaşlar, bu bölüm sonunda SOLSTEİM'e geçeceğiz. En son bir tane eve bırakacağım silah eşyalar var. Onları bir bırakayım. Ondan sonra SOLSTEİM'e geçelim.
Imagine if I was Dragonborn. The term shouting would take on an entirely new meaning.
I think we may have a problem in the basement. Been hearing a lot of scurrying down there lately. I am your sword and your shield. Aye. Hey there.
pretty good at using a weapon with both hands. Then again, you would need to be with a weapon of your size.
Bunlar olmasaydı mesela tarz böyle marangoz tezgahların hepsini kaldıracaktım. Bu olduğu için şimdi burası kalsın öyle.
Good to see you. Yazıları buldum, eksik varmış.
People think women are vain for trying to look good. Just because men are lazy and don't even bother having a wash doesn't mean we are vain.
Kimlikler yok. Çoktan çıkar ya.
was theirs. How about you take me instead? Dang it. That came out wrong. Let's not hang around then.
Kaç bölüm SOLSTEİM'e takılacağız. Bence dediğim gibi en az 20 bölüm sürer. Yan görevleri belki. İlk başta her yeri dolanıp alabildiğim bütün görevleri alacağım. Skyrim'de yaptığım gibi. Ondan sonra başlayalım.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got
I already told you. I'm not going back to Solstheim. All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Artık SOLSTEİM'deyiz. Skyrim'den ayrıldık.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Orada bir ejder doğum varmış. Bana adam yollayıp bana şekil yaptılar. Şimdi ben onlardan hesabını sormaya geldim.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure. Will I do? Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Siz bana
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. But when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitor. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their home. I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not. The name has something to do with the Earthstone. I'm not sure what. Giallo, I was starting to wonder what happened to him.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, we have the supplies you requested. But...
I love teasing guys.
What? This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
It's showing the job of the bear to skill and going it through its test. Oh,
The
you
East
should have seen
Empire
the
Company
disappointment
didn't
on
give
his
me a
face.
choice. They raised the prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what we can do.
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
If you're looking for passengers, talk to Captain Gyal. The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go. Yeah?
I've been sailing the Northern Maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. It might be time to find a new home port, though, the way things are going around. May the wind be at your back, friend.
O ara burada yeni kıyafet setleri aldım ama Skyrim'e dönüp normal bıraktığım evlere bırakacağım. Buradaki evlere bırakmayayım. Böyle yani güzel yaptım. Diyorum. Yerleşiklerimiz bazen şimdiden biliyorum. Hangi doğru yapacağım istiyorsa uğraş. Az elime geçerse de bir şey. Aklım kıyafet seçerilirse Skyrim'deki evlere götürürüm. Bugün olduğum işini direkt odan işini götürebilir, böyle gidilir.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the corner club.
Hastaneye de gittim. Evet, hastanede tutukludan görev alınabiliyordu. Muhafızlardan görev alınabiliyordu.
If you intend to wander Solstheim, you do so at your own risk. Announce room. You think you have it bad? Try walking the bulwark at night.
What? Ever seen a veteran guard before? You lost.
Anything you can contribute to Raven Rock will be greatly appreciated. And rewarded appropriately, of course. On behalf of House Redoran and as Councillor of Raven Rock, I bid you welcome. You've never heard of House Redoran? We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the Council, the ruling body of Morrowind. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and influential Dunmer families have been ruling Morrowind for millennia. They embody a council made up of 5 great houses: Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redoran. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, someone has to keep the rabble organized. Our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and ancestral glory. Yes, I imagine it would to someone not of our people. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes in my library. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually govern anything but Raven Rock itself. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north in Skarl village. They pretty much keep to themselves, and we both like it that way. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there, sort of a strange lot. But since we're both from Morrowind, we get along. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and weaklings. But that's to be expected living in a frontier like this. Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name. I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
I'm sorry, my love.
It used to be one of the richest ebony mines in Morrowind, but it dried out years ago. Now, we're barely holding out here. Without the mine, Raven Rock doesn't feel like it can last much longer.
All we can do is make the most of what we have.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard. Remember, we're watching you.
You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Yes, the strident squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of SOLSTEİM'E. Can you imagine?
I don't know what we'd do without him.
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my folio. You aren't here with bad news. Why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it. I don't know. It almost feels like a dream. Something about a temple on the island. Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday. He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here. I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings. I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Whatever sacrifices are necessary to keep them alive.
Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold. I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you find my friend.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer.
May I have a word with you, Counselor?
Of course, Sindiri. What troubles you?
Fazla görev alma. Görev vermedikten sonra notların hiçbir şey olmaz. Keçine bazen öyle bir insan ya.
as the wife of the second counselor of...
It's not about how much gold you have. It's about how much of it you spend on me. It was a joke. Honest. Although I wouldn't mind a new dress or maybe a necklace.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies? I don't think so. Though it sounds like a name I've heard before. I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim. What could that mean? After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit. It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help. As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark. That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort. Take a look. Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt you when threatened.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown foods? I think so, but I can't remember how I know him. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I think so. But the only thing that comes to mind is a shrine near the Earthstone. If you've got something to sell, I'm willing to buy. Why don't we see what kind of deal we can make? Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have food for sale.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring SOLSTEİM'E, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them. I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name. It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Ricci herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Bah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. And when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. Just what you see here.
Gerek yok. Bir işe yardım yeter.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
It's rather inappropriate. Well done.
I work for... Merkel doesn't lend coin to... You looking for trouble? Stay out of my way.
Vendel Severus.
Miserable. Just miserable.
Serio.
Oh, I hate this
Always glad to help, Serio. What can I do for... Do I? I was going to say no, but somehow I feel like I do. Does that make any sense? No, I'm sure of that. And yet, I think I had a dream of a temple, and he was there.
Pleasant journey, Samuel.
Haven't you got something better?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Kanka farklı gördüğüm ilk ırk buradaki. Hepsi karayat oluyordu.
No, wait. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I don't know. I feel strange just thinking about it. A temple, maybe. Here on the island, something about a temple? Mm-hmm.
Teldrin Cerro, blade for hire. If you have the coin.
It looks like you already have someone with you. If you want me to join, you'll have to part ways with them first. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Welcome to the Retching Net's Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you. Did I know someone by that name? Someone that wanted something. Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure. Mm-hmm.
My wife and I are doing the best we can to keep... The Dunmer have been growing food in the ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever. No, only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience. Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
It gets lonely. That's not someone who lives in Raven Rock, I don't think. But it sounds so familiar. Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple on the island. Why would that be? And don't stay away for too long.
As the wife of the second counselor of Raven Rock, it would be my pleasure.
If you ever need
to help you
apothecary
any way that I
supplies, talk to my wife, Milora.
I'd be on the first ship off this
Next
island
time you're
if I had
hungry,
the coin.
stop
Welcome to the
What a
Retching
waste.
Net's Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. The finest Sioux jammer to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujama. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever.
Bunların kendi yarattığı
All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujama and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. Welcome to the Retching Net's Outland. There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sujama in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. But you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. With the mine shut down, There's no telling how much longer Raven Rock's going to last. Hopefully, Councillor Morvain has a plan. The Veteran Guard have spotted a pack of werewolves in the mountains. The hunters up on Frostmoon Crag might know more. Coast has been dangerous lately. A lot of reavers about. I've heard they're searching for the treasure of Aknir Deathbrand, the Pirate King. I heard crazy old Cressius has been sneaking in the Raven Rock mine again. At his age, he's going to get himself killed in there. Heard that Reekling's got a hold of Thirsk Mead Hall. Forced the Nords who live there to move to a camp nearby. The Ashspawn attacks on the bulwark are getting worse. Captain Veleth is trying his best, but I think the Veteran Guard are overwhelmed. If you've got gold on your hands, you might talk to Rallis up at Colbjorn Barrow. I've heard he wants to excavate the place. Word's reached us that the dragons have returned. I wonder if we'll see them in Solstheim. Haven't heard anything lately. But check back with me. You never know. Watch yourself out there. Looks like an ash storm might be brewing.
You haven't seen Cressius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
If you're dealing with me, there's only... Take that swill and pour it down a well. Mm-hmm.
I work for Mogrel. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogrel doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
It's been a long time. Oh, how kind. Thank Gelders for me, won't you? My husband is second counselor, so I...
You haven't seen Cressius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Lan.
The master calls. I am his hands.
I've sworn to keep Councillor Morvain safe, and I intend... What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear. Remember, we are watching you.
Orada kamera donmuş yani. Işım çıktı, kaydı duraklattım da kamera donmuş. Kendi kendine düzelirse düzelir. Düzelmezse sonraki bölümü anca oyundan çıkıp öyle düzeltilir.
know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb? There where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains. Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They are befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains. Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb. Sounds like something from a dream, and yet it might be more strange. I remember a temple on SOLSTEİM'E, and working to build something. It was not a pleasant dream. The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning. The reclamations are the true tribunal, the Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people, Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before. Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was, beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations. Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for compassion. Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome. Get that vile liquid away from me. Mirag. It sounds very familiar. Not someone here, but I'm not sure I can recall.
I can't be sure. I know I've heard that name, but it doesn't feel real. Does that make any sense?
Non-believers are never welcome here.
Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting a sign to scrape net scum off the front of the bulwark.
Burada başka konuşacağımız kimse şu anlık kalmadı. Şu etki altına girip bir yere bakalım. Sonraki kişiyi bir videolarsa artık oraya da yükleyip bakalım orayı.
I've heard that there's this dance called the horizontal dance. I think we should try it. Unfortunately, I've never seen anyone do it before.
Here do we toil, that we might remember. By night we will pray.
What by day was stolen?
Far from yourself. Now, through me, do you see?
Now through them does he speak.
And when the world shall listen. That you have forgotten.
Oh, you owe me a serious foot rub for all the walking you've made me do.
Remember.
What do you mean it's my fault? Yes, okay, I may have agreed to it, but whatever, you still owe me a foot rub.
He grows ever near to us. Our eyes once were blinded.
Now through him do we see. Our hands once were idle.
Değil ama yine çok gidecek yer var. Böyle de gideriz. Kuşunun yanısından da alırız. Bundan sonra yolculuk yapalım. Bundan çok açabildiğim yerlerden görevleri alacağım. Olmadığım yerler olmazsa ileride oldukça şey yaparız. Evet. Şimdi ilk bölümde ufak başladık. Şimdi ufak bir yoldur.
wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back. We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses. Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is. I might know someone. No, maybe not. I can't remember. I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe it had something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help? I don't. All I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family. Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock. Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Burada görev alabileceğimiz bir olduğunu düşünmüyorum ama bakarız. Bu arada bu bölümde bütün görevi alabileceğim şeyleri bulabileceğimi düşünmüyorum. Bulabildiğimde alırım görev. Bir sonraki bölümde dediğim gibi görevlere başlarız işte. Bulduklarımdan yine alırım beraber. Kayıtlı halim.
that means you actually have a brain. Out of all the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
Şöyle bakalım. Kapı olursa içeri giriyor tabii de.
Where'd you come from? Yes? Yippee! I love holding people's junk. I'm glad that's sorted.
Yes? Anything good? Lead on.
Ya ilk defa görüyorum ya da unuttum. Olabilirmiş böyle bir yer. Başka biri var. Görevde söylese aslında bunu topladığım zaman da yazması gerekiyor. Yazmıyor.
And when the world remembers.
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help. We need to find a way into the temple below. His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their own. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it. It is an ancient stone of powers, a connection with the Allmaker. It represents one of the aspects of nature, a part of the Allmaker's creation. There are other stones around Solstheim. Is someone there?
Ne çıkacak? Bu arada yani Skyrim'i daha önce oynadım biliyorum ama hatırlamıyorum. Yani şey yaptığımı düşünüyorum. Bazen spoiler olmasın diye söylüyorum. O bazen işte bizim işte davrandığımı düşünmeyin. Buraları ben daha önce de oynadım ama hatırlamıyorum.
The evil in this place must be rooted out. There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father, Storm, the shaman, protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people. We have lived on Solstheim for many generations. Our people are tied to the land itself. We try to serve the Allmaker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would. We must find out what is at work here.
I was always taught to avoid these
Where are you
types of
going?
finds.
You would leave
I see
now,
why now,
when we have yet to find what is at the heart of this. I cannot leave this unfinished. I must remain. Are you ready to help? We should not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Hands off! Only I get to touch myself. No, I don't mean like that. There was something up. Okay, but don't push your luck. Time to move, I guess.
taşıyıcıymış. Tamam, ben bunu eve koyarım o zaman.
I'm ready if you are.
Take your time. I shall follow you when you're ready.
The smell of death and rotting flesh. Is it weird that I kind of like it?
I must not fail my people. We must find out what is at work here. We must be careful in these rooms. Traps can be anywhere, and there will be many. Mirak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
Taking people from behind. As in sneaking up on them, of course.
What tortures do they suffer at Mirak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons? Or for his own purposes? Look up there. I think I see something. We can proceed when you are ready.
Kullanmayayım ben de. İşimizi görüyorsun. Şey yapayım yani. O kemik zırhtan işte. Kemik şey. Etten zırhtan işte. Anladınız siz istediğimi. Üretebildiğimizi üretelim. Sonra ihtiyacım olmadığını senin şey yaparız.
Was there something you want? Would you rather have no gold and be good looking, or rich? There was something I wanted to ask you. Are you sure you want to trust me with that? I rather enjoyed a little chat.
Do you need something? Anything good? I'm right behind you.
foolish to attempt. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps. I have no doubt that Leo turns this place. I shall wait here for them. Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
Diğer tarikatçı kaçtı galiba. Korkak.
Let's see what you have. Do you need something? If you think it'll help. Lead on.
I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been avoided. I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago. Is someone there? Interesting. This may be worth exploring. I suspected there would be something down here. Do you know those spells already? Find them! I will not fall. much farther now. I feel it in my bones.
İstediği kadar zor olsun, her türlü Yani buraya biz bunun için mi geldik? Metin o zaman bir özelliği vardır. Vardır.
I'm all ears. If you had to describe your best personality... Yes? Did you... Okay, but don't push your luck. Yes, let's go.
What now? Anything good? All right then.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area. I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly. I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mirak. Nothing but ruined books.
Does drinking milk make me a milk drinker?
I do not recognize this.
I'm confused. I drink milk, but I'm also tough,
earlier.
and drink as much meat as
becoming
the
more
other
frequent.
Nords. So what does that make me?
I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Dedim ama her yer açık değil. Bu görevi dediğim gibi yaparım. Büyük tane bu kadının şeyi var, köyü var. Köyün olduğu yere gideriz. Oradaki görevleri de alırım. Orada bölüm sonu yaparım. Ondan sonraki bölümde işte topladığım eşyaları tutarım. Sonra bakarım. Hadi ama ne kadar derin yapmışlar.
Maybe.
Hatırladım. Kitapları okuyunca bizi bir yere ışınlıyordu. Oradan özel güçler falan alıyorduk.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have slain a great many dragons, I see. And yet... You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
Reach him? Can we kill him? This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Thorn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here. We must tell Storm what we have seen. See that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people work against their will. They must be freed soon. The village is just ahead. Storm has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us there. That the barrier is still there is a good sign. returned. There is yet hope.
Leon, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mira is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know. Really? How? The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Iraq was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn? Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn. I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. Much of what was known has been lost to the ages. He was Dragonborn, and yet he served the dragons. A priest in their order, highly esteemed and very powerful. Then he turned against them, becoming something they feared. He was defeated long ago, but it seems he was never really destroyed. Some dark influence wields power over them, forces them to forget themselves and act against their nature. At first, it was only during the night, but now every moment is spent building some strange shrine around the Windstorm. I believe if the shrine can be destroyed, the Skull will be free once more. Mirak is behind what is happening to our village, and so the knowledge she has gained as Dragonborn is at the heart of it. You are Dragonborn as well. You too can wield this power, perhaps to a better end. May darkness never touch you.
If anyone can help us now, it is you. It was Scarf the Giant, our former chieftain, who taught me the ways of battle. He was a great bear of a man, and a fearsome warrior. I used to be terrified of him when I was a little girl. I was a restless and angry child, and Scarf taught me swordplay, so that I could, as he used to say, put that fire to good use. He was a great man, and a good leader. I miss him dearly. She died when I was very young. She was caught in a terrible snowstorm while returning home from gathering firewood. You must understand that for the Skull, life is a constant hardship. We take nothing for granted. We cannot afford to. Between the wolves, the weather, and the threats in the south, Even a simple task like gathering wood for the fire can turn deadly in an instant. We are bound to this land, like a great pine with roots that run as deep as the tree is tall. I know it must seem strange to you, but for us, the thought of leaving our village is equally strange. The land and the Skal are one. There is no other way to say it. It was Skal. He was a great man and a good leader. I miss him here.
Please,
I'll make the
us.
dive.
We must concentrate. The storm will protect us. We will be safe.
Evet arkadaşlar. Burada bölüm sonu yapalım. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, unutmayın.